Morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today all we solve the questions based on applied problem, means just like word problem. Okay, on maxima and minima. So first you trying to solve the questions. That means easy question to build up the concept how you are applying your process to solve the problem, and then all we are trying to solve such type of questions which was asked in your board exam. Okay, so you write find two numbers, find two numbers whose sum is 24. Find two numbers whose sum is 24 and whose product is as large as possible. Find the sum of find two numbers whose sum is 24 and whose product is as large as possible. Okay, so what you do in that case? Here you have given the sum of two different numbers is equal to 24. So if you are assuming one of the number is x, then other will be 24 minus x. So first of all, here you write in this way, let one number be x, then other will be 24 minus x. 24 minus x. Understand? So here you assume first number be x and other will be 24 minus x. No, what is given? Here you have to find the, means you have to maximize the product of these two numbers. So suppose if you are taking the product as p, so p can be written as x into 24 minus x, and you have to maximize this one. Means you have to find the value of x and 24 minus x in such a way that its product is maximum. So what you do, you have to differentiate it with respect to x. Means dp by dx is equal to z. So first you are taking here differentiation. So first function differentiation of second minus 1 plus second function 24 minus x and differentiation of first which is 1. Okay, now just to simplifying, so here you have minus x plus 24 minus x. So that is equal to 24 minus 2x. 24 minus 2x is the value of its second derivative. Now you're taking dp by dx is equal to 0 to find its critical point. So here you have x is equal to 12. X is equal to 12. So that gives the critical point for the function. Now what you do, you have to take its second derivative. So write d2p upon dx2. d2p upon dx2 is equal to, so if you are differentiate here, you have minus 2. So at this value of x, means at the critical point, the value of second derivative is also negative. So you can write in this way also. So the value of second derivative at x is equal to 12 is, you can write that is also minus 2, means that be less than 0. That be less than 0. So what does it mean? For x is equal to 12, p is maximum. So you can write in this way. Hence, uh, for x is equal to 12, p is maximum. P is maximum. So here you see that the value of P is maximum at x is equal to 12. So what is your required number? Here you have to not, that means finding the, means the maximum product. Only you have to find the values of x. Okay. So your required numbers are, so you write, hence required numbers are 12 and 12. 12 and 24 minus x. So you can write 12 and 12. So this is the process in which you can solve any word problem. So here you, one thing here you noted, first of all, the the function which is to be maximized or minimized is converted into a single variable. Sometimes you have the unknown quantity which is which based on two variables. Okay, so just like volume, surface area, and all that are depend, means it contains two variables. radius and height. So you have to convert that in a single variable, either in h or in r. Okay. So with the help of that, or how you convert that. So for converting them, one of the given quantity is also that means available in your present in your question. Means the given quantity, sometime it is given surface area, sometime it is given of given volume. Okay, so the given word means the given quantity help you to convert any variable to other variable. Okay, so just to solve such type of question later on. Now you note it, next question. Find two positive numbers. Yes, write it. Find two positive numbers x and y. Find two positive numbers x and y such that their sum is 35. Their sum is 35, and the product x square y to the power 5. Their product x square y to the power 5 is maximum. Okay, so what is given in this question? Here you have given, means here you have to find the value of x and y in such a way that their sum is 35. Their sum is 35, understand? So what you do, here your values x and y are already given, है ना? So what you write in this case means here you have x plus y, their sum is 35. That is your suppose first equation. Means that result is already given, x plus y is equal to 35. Understand? Now which term is to be maximized? Okay, suppose that term is taken as p. So you have to find the maximum value of x square y to the power 5. You have to find the maximum value of this one. Means for what value of x and y that x square y to the power 5 is maximum. So you have to convert it in one variable. So what you do? Yes, from first equation here you find the value of x, which is 35 minus y into y to the power 5. You can write in this way. Okay, now factorize it. Sorry, differentiate it. So if you're differentiating, so you have dp upon dy. dp upon dy, here you applying product rule. So 35 minus y into 5 into y to the power 4 plus y to the power 5 into minus 1 into minus 1.
The whole square will be there also, no?
Oh, sorry, whole square is there. Sorry, beta. So that be missing. Okay, just wait. So here you have second function, y to the power 5 and differentiation of first. So you can write 2 into 35 minus y into minus 1. Into minus 1, you can write in this way. Now taking common. So here you have common as 35 minus y and y to the power 4. So that term is common. So here you have 5 into this one. So just multiplying. So 5 5 is 25, and here you have 175 minus 5y, and here you have minus 2y. Here you have minus 2y. So after simplification, here you have 35 minus y into y to the power 4, and this part is 175 minus 7y. 175 minus 7y. Okay, so what are the values here? Just see it. So if you are taking dp by dy is equal to 0, so dp by dy is equal to 0 implies the value of y is equal to 35. So and y is equal to 0, and for that what you have, 7 2 ja 14, and yeah, that be 35. So here you have the values of y as 35, 0 and 25. But what is your question? Your question is you have to find the maximum value of x square y to the power 5. So just see it. If you are converted it in one variable, so y cannot be 0. means zero product zero is maximum. So here you see that your value 0, y is equal to 0 is not possible. So that value is not taken. In the same way, if you are taking here 35 here, so in this factor, so here you see that yes, the value of p becomes 0. The value of p becomes 0. So from these three values, 35 and 0 are not possible. So you have to take the sign of derivative only 25. Understand? So you note that point also. Yes, y is equal to 35 and 0 are not taken. Okay, so the value of y is equal to 25. Now you take it second derivative. So if you're taking here second derivative, just check it. D2p upon dy2. D2p upon dy2, you differentiate it again. So just you take it this complete number as first function. So right, first function 35 minus y into y to the power 4, differentiation of second, so that is minus 7, plus second function 175 minus 7y, and differentiation of first. So here you again applying product rule. So just applying it. So here you have 35 minus y first function, differentiation of second 4y cube, plus second function y to the power 4 into minus 1 into minus 1. So in this way, here you factorize it. Now what you do, overall you have to that means find the value, means sign of second derivative at y is equal to 25. So you put it. So you can write in this way. So d2p upon dy2 at y is equal to 25. Yeah, check its sign. So how you check its sign? Means putting y is equal to 25. So if you are putting here y is equal to 25, so just here you have 10, and here you have negative sign. So here 7 is also multiplying. So you write here minus 70 into 25 to the power 4. You can write in this way. Okay. And this one you can write, so that be 0. Yeah. 25 into 7. Just check it. So 25 into 7 is equal to 0. So that complete quantity becomes 0. And here you see that your product becomes negative. So that complete value is less than 0. So it shows that hence for y is equal to 25, p is maximum. P is maximum. Okay. So when the value of y is 25, here you see that your value of p is maximum. So what about x? What about x? So you're putting that value in equation 1. So first implies the value of x is equal to 10. The value of x is equal to 10. Understand? So here you see that, yes, your first equation is this one, x plus y is equal to 35. So if you're putting here y is equal to 25, here you are getting x is equal to 1. So your final answer is x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 25. So getting everyone this type of question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Now you come to next question that was asked in 2015, and just trying to solve it. Yes, note it. Everyone noted up to last step.
No, sir.
कर लो बेटा, नोट कर लो पहले आप. Noted. Done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, beta. Right. Find the minimum value. Find the minimum value of. Find the minimum value. Yeah, note it. Find the minimum value of ax plus by. Find the minimum value of ax plus by where xy is equal to c square. Where xy is equal to c square and a, b, c are positive. A, B, C are positive. Okay, this is your question. You have to find the minimum value of ax plus by where xy is equal to c square. Okay, and just here you trying to find the value of this one. Understand? So what you do? First of all, here you assume that complete ax plus by, which is to be minimize, is taken as any value. Either you're taking here p or as you wish. Okay. So just I take it this complete number as p, expression as p. So p is equal to ax plus by. Ax plus by you can write in this way. Now you convert it in one variable with the help of xy is equal to c square. So that is equal to ax plus b into c square upon x. C square upon x, and you have to find the minimum value of this function. Means yes, you can take it as the first equation. Now differentiate it. So dp by dx is equal to a plus bc square into minus 1 by x square. Okay, so here b and c are taken as constant, so you have to write as it is, and the differentiation of 1 upon x is minus 1 by x square. So you can write in this way. Now you're taking this complete value as 0. So dp by dx is equal to 0 implies, so that value is equal to 0 implies, so you can write here as a is equal to bc square upon x square. Just check this result. If you writing here, because here you have negative sign and here you have dp by dx is equal to 0, so that complete quantity is 0, so you transfer this to right side. Okay, so in this way you can write a is equal to bc square by x square, or x square is equal to bc square upon a, or you have x is equal to plus minus c times of under root b by a. That gives the value of critical point. That gives the value of critical point. Everyone getting up to this step? Now you take its second derivative. So if you're taking its second derivative, so d2p upon dx2 is equal to, here you have 0, and this side here you can write bc square, and just see how you find the value of 1 by x square, differentiation of 1 by x square. So that can be written as x to the power minus 2. So minus 2 into x to the power minus 3. Now, if you are putting these value, so here you have positive. So you have 2bc square in upon x cube. Okay, so that gives the value of second derivative. But what is your question? Your question is you have to find the minimum value of expression. Okay, ax plus by. So what is the condition here? The sign of second derivative is positive, means greater than 0. So here you have two values of x. So here you have x cube. So if you are taking the positive value of x, so no doubt in that case it becomes positive. If you are taking negative value of x, so it becomes negative, because here x cube is there. So only you have to putting its positive value. So that's why you get the sign of second derivative as positive. Okay, so right. So here you see that the second derivative d2p upon dx2 at x is equal to c under root b by a. Under root b by a. Okay. Now if you are putting that value in second derivative, so you have 2b c square upon, yes, cube of this one. So c cube into b by a whole power 3 by 2. And that complete quantity is greater than 0. That complete quantity is greater than 0. Okay. So if that is 0, so you can say that hence for x is equal to c under root b by a, p is maximum, p is minimum, sorry, p is minimum. So in this way, here you have p is minimum, but what is your question? You have to find the minimum value of p. So putting all that values in first equation, so you can write hence first implies p minimum. Yes, p minimum is equal to, yes, putting that value in first equation, that gives the means in this equation. Okay, so here you have ax, so ac under root b by a, and plus b by, sorry, bc square upon x. So upon x, so you can write here c and under root b by a. So b is here and root a is transferred to numerator. Okay, so just you simplifying it. So here you have c times of under root ab, plus here c and c is cancel out, b is also cancel out, so here you have also c times of under root ab. So overall you have 2c under root ab is its minimum value. So that gives its minimum value. So that question was asked in 2015. Okay, so I think all you are comfortable for such type of question. Okay, now you trying to solve some questions based on mensuration or simply geometry. Okay, right. Right. Next question that was asked in 2011. Generally, 6 marks questions are asked. Okay, right. So that all the rectangles, of given area, the square has the smallest perimeter. The square has the smallest perimeter. This is your question. Means what is your question? So that of all the rectangles of given area, the square has smallest perimeter. What does it mean? Means if the area of rectangle is given, so its perimeter is smaller when it is a square. So just you think how you solve such type of question. Listen, in a question, here you have a rectangle. Suppose here you have a rectangle whose length is x and y is its breadth. Understand? Here you have a rectangle of length x and y, and area of this rectangle is given. Understand? हमने अभी आपको ये बताया, the quantity which is given is help you to find the relation in between the two variables. Okay, so how you assume here? So first of all, here you write, let x and y be the length and breadth of rectangle of given area. You have to mention here the quantity which is given. Means if you assume the variables here, okay, in that case some quantity is given in your question, and you have to mention here, okay, here the area of this rectangle is already given. So suppose the area of rectangle is given as a, so a is equal to xy. This is your first equation. So if the quantity is given, so no doubt that given quantity is constant. that given the quantity is taken as constant. That means that be fixed. Area is fixed. Okay. So what is your question in here? What is to be maximized or minimized? Its perimeter. Means here you have to prove that its perimeter is minimum, smallest perimeter. So you write perimeter P is 2 into x plus y. Yeah. So that be the formula of perimeter. Now you convert it in one variable. So you can write 2 into x plus a upon x. A upon x. Now you proceed here. If the perimeter is known, now your aim is to find the value of x here. For that, p becomes minimum. P becomes minimum. So you take its derivative, dp by dx. So 2 into 1 minus a by x square. Yes, differentiate it. Now, dp by dx is equal to 0 implies, so what you have here, if you're taking here dp by dx is equal to 0, so you have 1 minus a by x square is equal to 0, or a by x square is equal to 1, or the value of x is equal to under root a. Here the value of x is equal to root a. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, beta. So if the value of x is known, you take its second derivative. Yes, take its second derivative, d2p upon dx2. So you differentiate here. So here you have 2, so write as it is. And here you have minus a into minus 2. So it becomes positive. So you can write 2 by x cube. 2 by x cube. Okay. So overall here you have 4a by x cube. Now d2p upon dx2, for the value of x is equal to root of a. So here you have 4a upon a to the power 3 by 2, and that complete quantity is positive. That complete value is positive. Understand? So here you see that the value of second derivative sign is positive for x is equal to under root a. Here you have x. For x is equal to under root a. Here you have to find, what you find? Yes, only you have to prove that this rectangle is a square. So when you say that any rectangle is a square, then its length and breadth are equal. Means if x and y are equal, this rectangle becomes square. Actually here in this case, here you prove that your perimeter is minimum. So you can write, hence for x is equal to under root a, p is minimum. P is minimum. Here you prove that. Now you find the value of x also. So put that value in first equation. So 1 implies a is equal to under root a into y. So the value of y is also under root a. And here you find x is equal to y. X is equal to y, and your result is proved. X is equal to y means what? Your rectangle becomes a square. So you can write in this way. Yes, hence P is minimum when rectangle becomes a square. You can write in this way also. Everyone getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, next question. That is also very important because that was asked in 2002, 6, 8, 11, 13. Okay, note better. So that all the rectangles inscribed in a given circle, so that all the rectangles inscribed in a given circle, the square has the maximum area. The square has the maximum area. You have to prove this one. means a rectangle which is inscribed in a circle, means rectangle is within a circle, and you have to prove that its area is maximum when the rectangle is square. When rectangle is square. So if you draw a figure for that, just say it. Suppose here you have a circle and a rectangle is inscribed within that. Suppose just you name it A, B, C, D. And suppose here you have your center. And you know, it's all the angles are right angle. So if you draw here diagonal, so angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So no doubt, in this way, you can say this AC is treated just like a diameter of circle also. So here what is given? A rectangle is inscribed in a circle. What does it mean? Circle is given. What does it mean? Circle is given. So if circle is given, its radius is fixed. So here you suppose R and R be the radius of this circle, and X is the length of circle, rectangle, and Y be its breadth. Y be its breadth. Okay, and also yes, given circle is given. So in this way here, first you assume it. So right, let X and Y be the length and breadth of inscribed rectangle, in a circle of radius R. So first you assume like that. So here you suppose X and Y with the length and breadth of rectangle inscribed in a circle of radius R. So no doubt what is its area, because you have to maximize its area. Okay, now if you want to maximize its area, so its area is X into Y, but you have to convert it in one variable. So here you can applying Pythagoras theorem. So here in triangle ABC you can write, hence in triangle ABC here you have x square plus y square is equal to 4r square. That is your first equation. Here you're getting your result in this way. X square plus y square is equal to 4r square. Okay. Now what is area? So right, hence area of rectangle that is maximized, that we taken as A, is equal to x into y. Is equal to x into y. So here you have one of the concept. If you are putting here the values of x or y, no doubt means that value is within root. And if your any function is within root, their differentiation is complicated, little bit complicated. So if you ignoring them, so what you do in that case? You have to squaring that a square. Here you have the value of a as xy, so you can find here a square. Clear? A square. So अगर आप a square करोगे, so what does it mean? If a square is maximum for any value of x or y, so no doubt your area is also maximum for the same value of x and y. If a square is maximum, so no doubt a is also maximum. Okay, so you take a square is equal to x square y square. You can write in this way. No need to take it in within root because you have to go through second derivative also. Understand? So putting here you have x square. Now putting the value of y square, so that is 4r square minus x square. 4r square minus x square, or a square is equal to 4r square x square minus x to the power 4. So that gives the value of a square. And that a square is taken as just like a function. Not actually here in this step, what you do, you have to differentiate it with respect to x. So just listen very carefully. At that point, some of the students make that means mistake here. Here you have a square, and that complete a square is treated just like a function. Means if you are differentiating here with respect to x, so you have to not write it as 2a into dA by dx. No, no, written in this way. You have to write as dA square by dx. Okay, so differentiating this with respect to x, so you can write here dA square by dx. Means you have to differentiate that a square only with respect to x. So you can write dA square by dx is equal to, here you have 8r square into x minus 4x cube. Minus 4x cube. So make them equal to 0. So dA square dx is equal to 0 implies, so here you can take 4x common. So if you're taking here 4x common, so you have 2r square minus x is common, na? So here you have x square, that is equal to 0. Understand? So in this way, here you have your factor. No, just see, x can never be 0. If you're taking x as 0, yes, there is no any rectangle here. So your second factor becomes 0. So here you have the value of x is equal to under root 2r. Yes, right. This is the value of x. X is equal to root 2r. Now take its second derivative. So if you are taking its second derivative, d2a square by dx2. So that is equal to 8r square minus 12x square. Minus 12x square. Now putting its value, so d2a square by dx2 at the point x is equal to root 2r is equal to 8r square minus 12 into 2r square. So here you have 24r square, so minus 16r square, which is less than 0. Which is less than 0. So what is it so? Its second derivative means a square. So you can write in this way. Hence a square or a. Yes, you can write in this way. A square or a is maximum, or a is maximum for x is equal to under root 2r. So here you prove that for that value of x, your area of rectangle becomes maximum. Now putting that value in 1, and just you trying to find the value of y also. So 1 implies here you have x square, so you can write 2r square plus y square is equal to 4r square, or y square is equal to 2r square, or y is equal to under root 2r. So here you see that yes, the value of x and y both are equal. So your rectangle becomes a square. So your rectangle becomes a square, and this proves your result. So all that questions are completely practical based questions and was asked for 6 marks. Everyone getting?
Yes, sir.
Note कर लो बेटा, note कर लो. Because in textbook other methods are applying, so you noted all that questions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, हाँ बेटा बोलो.
Sir, in